Hello everyone. Today we will be using these bread ties to make some charms. So I used my digital kit that I brought out just this week actually, and it is called Vintage Documents Volume 1. I will put it up on the screen and I will link it in the description. And I printed it 35 to a page on the contact sheet setting, so they're nice and small, and that way they'll fit in perfectly, as you can see. That way it's tiny little images. I don't have to waste any of the images and it'll be a perfect fit. So these are all the ones that I have, and they're kind of matched, so like these two will fit together. So I'm going to mirror mine, but you don't have to do that at all if you don't want to. So I'm just quickly going to cut these out off camera. Alright, I've cut out all the little images and pages. I try to kind of match them together with the different types because I want to make it look like a little document front to back. So you see I put all the different, or all the same types together, I should say. And then I have my bread ties. So I'm going to start with a big one, and I'm just going to cut off the uneven edges just because it's kind of hard to cut around, and I don't want to make it any more complicated than it has to be. And then I will take my dauber with my vintage photo distress ink, and I'll just ink the edges up a little bit. I'll do it more later, but this is just for the initial, while I can get into all the little gaps there before I glue anything onto it, because it's really hard to get into those little divots there. Some of these are blue, as you can see. You can keep them for a blue journal. I might keep one blue for a blue journal, but the rest I'm just going to take my metallic paint and I'm going to paint the edges gold once I have put the paper on first. But I'm just going to do a white one first for now. I think I might do the letter one. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to attach glue to this side, glue it on, cut it out, and then attach glue to the other side, glue it on, and cut it out. I will be using my Beacon 3-in-1 glue. I'm not exactly sure, I haven't tested it, but I'm not sure a PVA glue would work very well because it's plastic, but I'm sure you could try. If you do, please let me know if it does work. Alright, here we go. Doesn't that just look super cute? Just a stack of envelopes. So now I have my paper punch. This is just the standard size, and then I kind of squish it sometimes if I don't know where the hole is to see the hole, but you also won't be able to punch through it if it's not the hole, so I just punch the hole in there. And then I just need to make it slightly bigger because my grommets and eyelets are a bigger size than this punch is, so I always need to make it just a little bit bigger. There we go. Now I take my grommet and my eyelet, put it in, and then I just take my punch and I punch it. Done. Super quick, super easy. And now I'm just going to decorate it. Please excuse the ink on my fingers. And I'm just going to decorate it just a tiny bit with some charms and some chain. So here's an example of one that I already did. So I really like that. It'll hang straight down like this. Fortunately, you can't see that angle, so it'll hang straight down like that. I just have a bead and a charm on there, and then a safety pin so I could hang it as a charm off of the eyelet that I will be putting it through on a page tab or whatever else I choose to put it on. So for this one, I think I might do something burgundy. I think that will be nice. So first I take my chain. So this is just standard chain, gold chain I get off of Amazon. I will link it in the description. I take it, I measure it about that width from the hole to the bottom, double it up. It doesn't have to be exact. And then I cut it just 1 or 2 links smaller to account for the jump ring that I will be using. Let me just clear everything off. Okay, this is everything that I will be using now. A safety pin, a tiny jump ring that's maybe 3 millimeters, but you could use a bigger one if you like. I have a bead here that I just put on an eye pin with another small little bead on that, a cross charm, and then my piece of chain. So what I do first is I'm just going to open up my jump ring. I'm sorry for those of you who knows this already. I don't want to be redundant or teach you something that you already know. This is just for the people who haven't necessarily done this before. And then I put in the 1 link. There we go. I put on my bead, then my charm, and then this part's a little bit tricky. I put the chain through the hole, through the eyelet, catch it, and then I close it up so that it's one thing, and then I close the jump ring as well. All right, and now that happened because I didn't do my measurements right. So I am going to change this one because I didn't like it hanging like that, otherwise it's skew. I like it going a bit longer, or maybe I just used the wrong chain here. Oh well, I'm going to replace this one. I'll just do it on fast forward, but where I said take out 2 or 3 links, don't do that, and make it a little bit longer if you want to. This is much better. I'm not going to throw this piece of chain away because I can use it on one of the more square bread ties. But I love this. I love how it looks. It looks vintage, it's recycled, it really fits with the junk journal theme. So then I'll just take my safety pin, loop it or push it through here. And then I turned around because I like this part to go through the eyelet. Another thing you can do, and I might do this instead, is take a bigger jump ring. Yeah, bigger jump ring, put it through there. I'm just gonna do it because this part here is kind of tight, and that makes it not that makes the charm not flap around so much. It kind of gets stuck and twisted while you're flipping through a journal, and I don't like that. I don't like having to struggle, or anyone having to struggle with the journal that I make. So I can close this one up now actually. But this one will have to be significantly bigger. So I think this is an 8mm jump ring, just so that it can move around in there easily. Actually, this one might be too small. No, it's just big enough. Hopefully you can focus nicely. As you can see, it's just big enough to go over there, and that is perfect, honestly. And then there we go, there's our charm. I'm not sure if I like it more with or without this jump ring, but this will make it so that it swings much easily around the page and it's not as stuck as this one is. But either way is fine, whichever one you prefer. Let me put them down so you can see them side by side. Please let me know what you think of this, if you like this. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really supports me and my channel. And I will do the rest of them in silence now, since it's all basically the same. And yeah, thank you for being here with me and doing this along with me. And here we go, 12 charms all done. I really love how they came out. I think it's vastly different from the bread ties that they were before. I'll quickly show you them all one by one. I hope that the lighting is okay in here now. I've been filming for most of the day and it's a little bit dark now. So please let me know if you guys think that the lighting is okay, or if you'd like me to maybe make it so it's a little bit lighter here. It looks kind of dark on the camera, but then usually when I start editing it looks fine. And please let me know if you like these bread tie charms and if you'll be trying them yourselves and what you think about the digital kit. I just love hearing feedback from you guys, and thank you so much for everyone's kind comments and encouraging words. It really means the world to me, and I appreciate you guys so very much. And then these are the last two, so you can make the chains a little bit shorter if you want, like this one. This one is about the tightest chain that I made, and I do like it. It looks more like a cluster, but I also like it a little bit longer, so please let me know which ones you guys prefer. Then this one has a sweet owl charm. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys next Thursday. God bless. Bye bye.